Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the spooky edition of the University of Mary Washington Overwatch Esports team. I'm your host, Arnold, and I'm joined by...
A run-of-the-mill Yakuza member.
And tonight, for this spooky episode, or I guess broadcast of the Overwatch team, we're going to be having the University of Mary Washington versus the Howard CC Dragons.
Yeah.
Now, I'm quite excited for this. I've heard that our team has dressed up a little bit, and there might be a little like a theme going on for this match.
I've seen some of the members. We're rocking an outfit that I personally love.
You know what? What was it? Was it Star Wars?
It was. Yes, Star Wars.
I'm ready to see some of the costumes that they have. You know.
How could you not be ready?
Well, I mean, I think I don't know.
But you know what you're not ready for that I can guarantee you?
What?
The sponsors.
Oh my, I wasn't ready for that. Take us away.
Of course you weren't. First up, we got Sporting Next Level. Of course, you know, take your sporting to the next level.
Of course.
Why would you not want to?
Exactly.
Why would you not? It just doesn't make any sense. Which, you know what else doesn't make sense for you to not do?
What?
Not going to a Fredericksburg Nationals game.
Exactly.
The most fun you could possibly have. Just ever. It will never be surpassed by anything.
I can't say more. I have to agree.
And then, lastly, but of course not least, Colonial Internal Medicine Associates, you know, they put in the work. They are the best support in Overwatch.
I have to agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our esports program.
Yes, thank you.
Now, I think why don't we introduce the team?
Yeah, let's get to the team.
Let's get to the team. Let's see who we got today. So, starting on our left, we have Pinsky, our tank player, cosplaying as Qui-Gon Jinn, I believe.
With the lightsaber.
With the lightsaber.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I think he should have won against Darth Maul.
Yeah, well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
I digress. After that, we have Shadow returning because he was previously out last match.
Yes,
but I can't wait to see how he does on DPS. I'm assuming he's going to come back swinging. He's going to go absolutely ham and really shine this game.
Look at that charmer putting on the moves for the camera.
Yeah, look
Next
at that
up,
guy.
We got Sneaky Squid, who just decided he doesn't want to be seen. He is a very sneaky squid. He doesn't want to be seen by that camera.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what our team captain can do and put in our team.
Yeah, on DPS. Of course, next up, we got, of course, our resident clone trooper, Docking Bay 94. The best support. And as you saw, you can't really tell, but for the Republic.
For the Republic.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, for the Republic. And then after that.
Last but not least, Blue. Blue, our other support, rocking with the
Plague Doctor
outfit.
The crow mask. Is it a crow or is it?
I think it's a crow. Yes, not a raven.
I don't know, a bird-like mask. You know, I've heard like back in the age where there's like the Dark Plague that like they would put like herbs in the mask.
Yeah.
And so that's why they never really caught like the Black Plague, was because those herbs protected them.
Just to confirm, that man is not Sneaky Squid. Sneaky Squid is in the back. That is our esports director, Mark.
Mark Ling.
An absolute goat at all things esports directing related.
He is my favorite esports director.
How could you not? How could he not be your favorite?
He's in there in the game making sure that our team, is going to perform at their highest caliber.
Yeah, just like Sporting Next Level does.
Just like Sporting Next Level.
Just like Sporting Next Level.
Well, I'm excited to see what these guys, what guys can do. So, we have like all these like costumes, right?
We do.
And Overwatch has a lot of skins, and especially during this time, there's some spooky skins going on. So I want to ask you, what's your favorite Overwatch Halloween themed skin? 'Cause I know what mine is.
I am going to have to say Reinhardt's Draugr skin. I'm a big fan of like Norse mythology, so anything that kind of relates to that, it steals my heart instantly.
It's just the one for you?
Yep.
I think for me, I have to say that I really like Junkenstein. It's a classic. It's like the first like legendary skin I got for Junkrat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like really had like a special place in my heart.
Yeah, no. Ever since I played like Junkenstein's Revenge and stuff, that event has always had a special place in my heart personally.
It was the first event that I played because I didn't join when I played Lucio when Lucio Ball was happening. I joined a little bit
Oh.
after, and then with Junkenstein coming around, seeing like the cool like electric skin.
Yeah.
I also like Junkenstein's monster. That's got to be a close second.
So I will say the first Overwatch event that I ever participated in was Archives, and it was
really?
actually like shortly after my birthday. So that's my favorite event, just because it's on. My first event.
You got a core memory with it.
Yeah, it was my birthday. It was just a good time.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you were able to join like this Overwatch community then.
Yeah.
And be able to like embrace like this Overwatch culture.
Yeah. Same to you.
Yeah, I'm glad I've been able to like be a part of like the scene, I guess, or not the scene, but like that's like the community. I think is a better word for it.
So Arnold, it seems like taking a little peek in that corner. It looks like our Magic School Bus is going to be taking us to Junkertown first for our escort map.
Man, Miss Frizzle really doing a doozy for the first one.
She's really jumping around.
She wants to show the class, what a payload map is and what it can entail for, like the learning experience. So,
yeah.
I guess like what this map, like what do you think is going to be? Do you think we're going to be attacking first, defending first? What type of comps are we going to be seeing from both teams, maybe?
So, I'm not exactly sure. I think we might be seeing Pinsky on Sigma, actually. This is a very Sigma heavy map. You can really play as Sigma and get like a good balance. A good balance of like defense and keeping pressure up on the enemy team. So I think we'll get Sigma. Yeah, from Pinsky at least.
From Pinsky, yeah. I feel like we might also be seeing like maybe like a Bastion, at least some like defense, because there's like definitely some like angles on the top before like you get in front of the gate.
As you can see, we were hyping up all our ranks. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Masters.
Masters, yeah.
You saw Pinsky with the diamond earlier.
Diamond. Who we got next? Sneaky Squid. Plat. What?
Yep.
Is that Plat? What?
Is that? I can't see.
It's a little too small.
But
after that, we got Docking Bay.
Secretive. Well, he doesn't want to let the enemy team know how goated he is. And of course, blue on the silver.
On silver.
What? Silver 3.
Silver 3.
It's what you see right there. That small rectangle is exactly what we see, but even smaller.
Yeah. So
it is just
muy pequeño. Very tiny.
Very tiny. But that doesn't mean we can't see the match, because once it goes into it, it full screens.
Full screen. It's gonna like blow up.
We're not squinting the whole time trying to see what's
happening. It's like what's happening? I don't know.
Now I have to be honest. As much as I love this mask, I do have to take it off. It's getting a little
hot.
Little bit of condensation.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably not the best to speak into.
Well, it doesn't hurt. It sounds weird now. Because before, the way it was
like muffled
on my face. Well, that, and it also just, the headphones were not actually on my ears. They were resting above.
Oh, okay.
So, I made this. I'm very proud of this. A little bit of plug for my self-respected self. I love myself. I love my stuff.
That's good. You should love
I'm very
yourself.
proud. I'm a craftsman.
You have very nice craft work, I will say.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No.
And
thank you, Space Ramen, for following just a minute ago.
Oh, Space Ramen.
We thank Space Ramen.
Space
Have you ever had ramen in space?
I've never had ramen in space. I bet it tastes incredible, though.
Honestly, it must be an out-of-world experience.
Absolutely. It is an out-of-world experience. And you would just never believe the flavors. You get a little bit of glip glorp in there. A little bit of schmeeble.
Cosmic energy,
Cosmic energy.
Do you think like you can heat up the ramen packet with the sun?
Oh, no, absolutely not. It's way too far away.
But
the only reason it heats up the Earth is because of the ozone layer. It's like a magnifying glass.
Well, it's kind of like the greenhouse gas, right? All right.
Okay, we just got word from the people running stream. We're just gonna take a little bit of a break while everything gets sorted out. So
just to make sure you don't hear us, talk a lot, actually wait to get into the action. So we're gonna go to a quick standby, and then we'll see you guys back in a little bit.
Yep. See you guys.
Travel on and face the night.
Boo! We're back. Okay, that was a little bit delay. He's got a little bit of lag.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a little bit of
he's
delay.
not hooked up to the Ethernet.
Not yet.
All right, so we're back. We're not gonna start just yet, but I thought we should talk about some stuff. First of all, let's go ahead and say thank you to Skelly. Let's go UMW.
Let's
Get the W,
get
of course.
dirty.
Go Wash. You know, and the Sigma moment. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Yes, we love to see Sigma. Best tank ever.
I have to agree.
Ever. Next tank that's coming up, that's not going to be Malga, by the way.
It's gonna be Malga.
It's not
It's
going to
gonna
be
be
better
Malga.
No. And
No.
they're not going to be better than Sigma either.
What's down there?
Block it. No.
You can't.
You're lucky.
It's Malga.
You're like, otherwise I'd block it. It's obviously going to be Cromulon from Null Sector.
From yes, Cromulon. Everyone knows that one.
He's a classic character. Anyways, I thought we would come back and start talking about the fact that we got a new patch notes today.
We're playing on this patch.
Yes, we are. We kind of have to. We could revert to the old one technically, but it would be extremely difficult. We'd have to mess with all these internal settings for character specifics in the custom game, and that's a pain.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, anyways, we got a couple things cooking up. Overall, I could just generalize a lot of it. Crowd control got a big nerf. You know, they really want to tune it down from just being like. I always do this. I always like pause and like.
I feel like they're trying to like take crowd control down. They don't want to like completely remove it, right? Because I feel like that is taking like a part of the game out. Because like some things you need to like.
Well, that's the weird thing is like Doomfist got a nerf on his crowd control.
But he's a crowd control champ.
He is crowd control. That's his thing,
That
right?
he's a displacer, like displacer.
Just real quick. Yes, he is a displacer. Space Ramen, here for the Pinsky plays. We all are. We all are.
Up Chuck with the let's go UMW, get
Yeah.
dirty.
Go Wash.
Go Wash.
Let's go. We're active. We're active.
Yeah,
the
we
chat
got-
is bumping.
Moving.
Pinsky, up Chuck, Pinsky, my God. Pinsky is everyone's goat.
He's all of our goats.
He's our
He
best
is the
tank
goat.
player, and that is not because
Wayne
he's the only
Gretzky?
tank player.
Don't know who Wayne Gretzky is.
Pinsky can do
Pinsky?
it. Yes, he can. If he can't do it, no one can.
Exactly. Been a
Li-
day one believer of that.
Everyone is. But we can't forget about Docking Bay. Docking Bay is also up Chuck. You might need to add a little. You might need to add a little comma. So is Docking Bay, right?
Right.
The goat.
The goat for the Republic.
Pinsky, the goat of production. That is also true, and that is from us. We said that.
UMW.
I didn't read the name first, so I just thought it was someone else hyping up Pinsky again. But we're hyping up Pinsky.
We have to hype up our team, you know.
Yeah,
but we can't forget. It's like
Type it
everyone.
in. Okay.
But we're
Back
getting
to the changes.
sidetracked.
Back to the changes.
Crowd control.
Oh my God! They just keep talking. I just want to. I love chat.
I love
'em.
I love an active community.
Yes. If nobody got us, Pinsky got us. As always.
That's true.
We're
We're
going in.
We're entering in, and we're not on Junkertown.
I lied. I'm a
The
liar.
payload map. Miss Frizzle actually decided that we should take a side trip to Ilios.
Little bit to Greece, you know, get some of that history lesson in.
Yeah, some of that Pythagoras. Throwback to last match.
Yeah. Oh, Pythagoras. We don't talk about Pythagoras.
Oh, we got some issues coming
Hold
from
on, weird
the
issues,
University
not just
of Mary
normal,
Washington.
like spooky little Halloween issues. Like,
ooh, do you think a phantom possessed the game?
Prick.
And they're like, boo! Your game is now mine.
Yeah. Oh, I believe they had it set up to scrim settings, not full match settings, which is okay. It happens. It happens.
You know, it's alright. It's alright.
It's Overwatch. It's Overwatch. Things happen. You know, that's okay. That's okay.
Let's see.
Okay, so we are going into Ilios. That's already been decided. They can't double down or back out of that.
That is the map that we are going to be
So
seeing.
we've
on the
got
first round.
control up first. That's a good game mode for us. I would say normally we would see Lijiang Tower. So I don't know if we picked this one for sure.
I would think that the enemy team would have picked this one.
Yes,
I'm not really sure how good our team is on Ilios. I've never like really seen them like talk about this map as like a map that they like practice on, like, or if they use for like the games that they pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how they will do on this map.
Yeah, no, I'm really wondering what tank comp they're gonna go. I'm wondering if we're gonna see a bit of a brawl, or if we're gonna see a poke. You know, because I could see it being either of those two. Just not exactly sure which one.
You know what I would like to see though? I would like to start seeing more of those hybrid comps. You know.
So this is the issue. Is I believe they have Flashpoint on, which they shouldn't. So just to tell everyone out there, the way we play our games, actually, Flashpoint was added in last season, but I think that was right after we kind of got the settings for how the season's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't play Flashpoint basically because it isn't like set up that way. It's not ready basically for us.
There's no like rules for it yet.
Skelly in the chat, get dirty.
Go wash.
Get washed. That's
Get
weird.
washed.
It's go wash.
Go
It's
wash.
Gra though, yeah.
Gra!
You almost had it. I believe in you, Skelly. You can redeem yourself.
You can.
Put it in chat. Go ahead.
Get
I believe
dirty.
in you. We'll
Go
pretend like
wash.
the first one didn't exist. So, anyways, I think we're gonna see possibly an Orisa or a Junker Queen if we go Brawl, and if we poke, it's gonna be Sigma.
Sigma. I think Sigma would be a pretty solid choice on this map. Because you could definitely use your shield to block off those entryways, and it's like no projectiles could go through like that one door, so you can like kind of like dip behind like the cover and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say it's gonna be a good one to hold, depending on on specific map, because if it's like that's gonna be a little bit less fortunate for us.
Yeah. Do you think we'll be seeing like a Roadhog for that try to hook people into the well?
Not from our team.
Definitely not from our. I don't think I've seen our team use Roadhog.
Roadhog is getting a rework, and for good reason. He is not a good character right now.
I'm waiting for him to be able to Aaron Yeager across the map. You know, use his hook to like fling himself around.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why not?
Because I think they're being a little realistic with this man who's like 700
7 foot
of
3,
pure bacon.
600 pounds.
Looking at the bay, you know, we got all those boats. You know, I actually own that boat on the left. You see it right there?
Which boat?
Oh, he's just past it, but that's okay. I own that boat on the left. The left.
The left?
The left.
The left?
There you go.
Left?
You see it? That one. That one.
Ah, yes, that boat.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my favorite call out.
Moving
any game.
into it, Orisa, Pinsky on Orisa. I called it. Looks like we're going for a heavy brawl comp.
I think we're using the Symmetra to, you know, TP, get in there fast, be able to like set up those sentries, you know, for like point deniability. We see Shadow coming in with the Reaper. I think that would be a very good matchup that they don't know about with the Winston.
Now, ironically, we're seeing, not ironically, just what we're seeing from the enemy team is almost a full dive with probably their Ana stepping back and just sitting in the background healing. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these two teams kind of play together. And
it looks like we're already on the point. Pinsky applying pressure onto the Winston. We have a Genji over to the right that Symmetra trying to deal with, but he's able to dip away. Symmetra charging up that beam onto Winston's shield, and they're able to get a pick onto Winston. We switch over to Shadow, who's going to try to focus on that Tracer, get her off point. She's able to dip away. With you, it looks like we're able to actually capture the point, which is quite nice for UMW, where Howard, the CC Dragons are going to have to fall back and regroup and try to push again.
So the enemy tank did a swap to Orisa as well. So it seems like we're going to kind of see a bit of a big old fight on point, a lot more than we were seeing before.
We see it, we have a Baptiste now.
Yeah, so it looks like our Tracer is still staying on, which is not a bad choice at all, I would say.
Be able to harass it on an anti-grenade onto the Lucio, but they were able to live through that. Swap to those healing beats, switch over to Pinsky, Qui-Gon Jinn, try and apply pressure to keep Baptiste away from healing his team. We have Shadow trying to get the Orisa, but they got speared. But that does not. He has tenacity. He's still going for those headshots, those Hellfire shotguns, really driving in a bunch of damage onto that tank. But it looks like the Immortality Field is able to protect her. It looks like their Reaper was able to get our Symmetra, or Sneaky Squid, but his hurts are still on point. Baptiste dropping window, multiplying the damage coming out from those Hellfire shotguns from Shadow.
An absolute great play by both Docking Bay and Shadow. I have to say that really solidified that team fight, and it's going to get them a lot of percent from that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It looks like we're going to be coming in with 3 ultimates in the next fight, but it looks like they're going to have 4 ultimates in the next fight too, with Ana's, Baptiste, Orisa's, and Reapers if you just attack a little bit. But that's alright, because I feel like... we see Shadow? We don't see Shadow.
If we can see a good ult usage by Blue, it should hopefully negate most of the problematic.
Yeah. Blue was able to drop beat, now able to apply that shield even though there was Auntie. Pinsky getting a double elimination onto the tank and onto their DPS, but the Reaper popping Death Blossom, his ultimate, and able to eliminate 2 of our teams. Shadow focusing the Reaper and able to get them, and it looks like UMW takes first round.
An absolute incredible first round. 100% to 0%. You love to see it, and you expect to see it.
That's what UMW needed. Now they're 1-0. This is a best of 3, so they just need to win 1 more, and they'll take this game.
Looks like we're playing on well, too, so we're going to see what the enemy team decides to do. Blue swapping to Alari. That's a good pick. Looks like we're kind of going for a mix of poke and brawl. As we've said before, like those mixed combos, they really work together, you know?
They do, and we've seen it time and time again.
It creates it's a good synergy, and just want to say, Skelly, I hate Flashpoint. I actually like it. I don't like push them.
Flashpoint's not a good mode.
What? You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So it looks like the enemy team is going to be running a pharmacy. That's be quite interesting. I feel like Shadow swapping to Sojourn is a good pick. Maybe.
Not perfect, though.
Not perfect, but I mean, they don't know.
But we do have Blue on a hit scan, so hopefully that works out in our favor.
Looks like Blue popping down the healing beacon to keep the team alive. Pinsky trying to see if he can push up onto this corner, but looks like they're going to retreat and try to go back to the main entrance. Pinsky just barely missing a javelin onto the Reaper, trying to stun him. Looks like the pharmacy, the Pharah was able to get a pick onto Blue, but Cassidy was able to get a pick onto the Mercy, which is quite nice. That takes off one of their off supports. Unfortunately, it looks like the Orisa and the Reaper are going to be able to clean up 3 of our teams, and it looks like we're going to fall back and regroup.
So
the Reaper is very deep.
We did see Shadow swap to a hit scan, which is a good play here.
Yes, very nice play.
For the Far Mercy. And so it looks like it looks like right now the only issue that we're really struggling with is like target acquisition. You know, we're kind of spreading out all of our different like targets amongst the enemy team, and we just really.
Pharah flanking behind us and getting Docking Bay, one of our supports, but that's all right because he was able to apply a window and they're able to get some good amount of damage on it. Oh, we got Pinsky able to get a pick onto Reaper, but looks like their tank and their support was able to get 2 of us. Shadow sneaking in behind, unfortunately gets javelined by the Orisa, and it looks like we're going to have to fall back, regroup, retreat. That's alright, we're only at 45% right now, and their tank is heavily pushed up. It looks like they're going to have to fall back.
Looks like the enemy team is really just putting as much effort into getting 1 or 2 picks off on our team, and then using that momentum to just hold us.
I think so too. Looks like we're going to be coming in with 3 ultimates into this next team fight with Pinsky's, Shadows, and Sneaky's. We have Shadow popping ult, but unfortunately the off angle did not work, and they were not surprised and they were able to handle it. We have Shadow.
Death Blossoms, so I'm hoping we can probably see a really good play with that.
I'm hoping we see a back TP, but the Reapers look like they're trying to flank behind. So it looks like we're getting stuck in this room. The Reaper popping Death Blossom and getting 3 of our teammates of UMW. Looks like we have 1 more good push with us, maybe 10% left. Shadow can try to see if he can touch point. They're able to get a pick onto Reaper. Unfortunately, succumbs to the Pharah, and it looks like the second round goes to Howard CC Dragons, 1-1.
You know, I want to be upset, but I can't. It was just very well played by both sides. You know, Howard CC, where they were just putting up incredible pressure, and you know, really well fought.
They're able to hold that angle by the staircase. You know, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
they were
very narrow, and it's just like they're able to focus all their damage in like one area.
they were able to really like keep on pressure even on off angles. You know, prevent too many like little side peeks. You know,
Yeah.
pick off a little support or something.
So it looks like we have a total support swap. We have Blue swapping from Alari to back to Lucio, and Docking Bay switching from Bap to Kiriko.
And Pinsky swapping to Sigma, which is a good play.
Oh, actually, never
lied.
mind. We
Baptiste.
have Baptiste again. A Docking Bay classic, really.
Yeah, truly. So with the Pinsky Sigma, I'm hoping to see a lot of defense against the Orisa. Like, you wouldn't expect it, as not a lot of people agree, but Sigma is a very good counter to Orisa.
Reaper teleporting behind, but is able to dip away with Fade Away. Sigma absorbing all the damage Orisa is coming from. They're able to time out the... unfortunately, Orisa was able to get Pinsky, our tank. We have Sneaky Squid able to... get a nasty headshot onto the enemy Lucio. And are they able to finish off the Orisa? Unfortunately, they're not, as the Widowmaker was able to get 2 of them, and it looks like they'll probably have to fall back and regroup. We have Blue swapping from Lucio to Alari. I'm not sure when exactly that happened, but they have 60% ult charge, so it must have been pretty recent. Is he going back to swap again?
Looks like it.
He's going back to swap again?
I believe so.
I believe
Yep.
so. Alright, back to Lucio. We have Pinsky swapping to Winston, and Sneaky swapping to Sombra.
So we
and
do
Shadow
have-
swapping to Tracer. We have a total team swap.
It definitely seems like we're going for a hard dive.
I think so too.
Again, you know, we kind of lost that like mixed comp, and I hate to see it, but we are trying to probably dive on the Widow. That's probably causing us
That
so
would be
much.
the best bet. She can really apply a lot of pressure from afar. With like Pinsky trying to push up, getting a little Winston electro cannon action. Shadow facing off against the Genji, got the health pack. Looks like their enemy Baptiste popped window and was able to get Blue. Unfortunately, big body tank Orisa was able to pick them, and Sneaky just falling back, hiding away in the shadows, getting away from Howard CC Dragons.
The enemy Widow is putting up a lot of good, like, just well-timed, well-placed shots, you know, keeping us from really playing together.
I think so too. We have Sneaky trying to ping focus. Just barely misses the virus onto the Widow, and the Widow whipping around and able to get Sneaky. Very well done by Widow. Shadow was able to get a pick onto the Widow though, which is very nice, but it looks like their team was able to get most of our team again. Looks like we'll have to reset. 10% left. Shadow able to get onto the point. We have Blue swapping to Lucio, trying to see if they can jump onto the point, and they're able to touch with Sombra. Sneaky Squid able to get on there. Pinsky popping bubble, jumping away, trying to get onto the point. We see Kiriko Rush. We see a Dragon Blade from the enemy team. Can we... unfortunately, they were not able to capture the point, and it looks like the first round, the double point goes to Howard CC Dragon.
Well fought, though.
Well fought by both teams.
Absolutely. So, I'm trying to think here. Oh, play the game, by Sneaky.
Squid.
Are we going to get to see it? Who knows? Sometimes we get kicked out. Oh,
that tractor
the triple
beam.
damage
Ooh.
is disgusting, honestly. It is frankly...
Honestly nasty.
Yes, it is. That was a play of the game.
So it looks like the next map that we're going to be jumping into is Midtown.
Maybe. We don't know that yet.
Maybe?
We actually don't know that yet.
We don't know that? Oh.
That could just be like a placeholder.
Oh.
But we do love Midtown. It's got like a banger theme song. Have you ever listened to the soundtrack?
Not fully.
Oh, I love the Midtown song.
Yeah, you have to send it to me
really
sometime.
close, sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Send it to you. It's on Spotify. You can listen to it for free.
Spotify?
Yeah. It's also on app. It's probably anywhere you listen.
It's
you can
probably
listen
on
to Watch
YouTube.
music. Space Ramen. Their team is gonna need a pharmacy after this match.
I think you mean Howard CC Dragon. That's the team that you're referring to, right?
Yes, I hope so. It's not how it turned out. But that's okay.
But you know what? We just...
Who needs a pharmacy when you've got Colonial Internal Medicine Associates?
So true.
We missed a little bit. Skelly, I believe, redeemed. It's a little. I think it's Get dirty.
Go wash.
I think that's what it is. Which it's redeemed, and you redeemed it. There you go. That was it.
We go.
Sorry it was so late. I feel bad. We didn't see it. We were a little focused. It's okay.
The 2-tap from Pinsky.
It was insane. Pinsky was popping off. So the whole team was popping off that first round.
Oh, they truly were able to get a 100-0.
Yeah. So, trying to think, what should we talk about that?
The match in total, I think. Well, I mean, I feel like both teams played very well because in all 3 of the games, when one person captured it, there was no like swapping between the like point capture. It was either 100-0, 0-100. Both teams had a very solid defense. Once they were able to get a hold, they were able to grab onto that point and are like, this is my point, and you can't have it.
So yeah, I'm just trying to think if there was a way we could have broken it. Especially on the last point where it seemed like the one who was causing us the most issues was probably the Widow. But, like, the Widow was not killing us more, but it was the Widow keeping pressure and allowing their team to get picks
Get the picks, yeah.
So,
I'm
wondering if maybe we should have, like, ditto Widowed and just tried to, like, out-snipe them.
Out-snipe the sniper. I think that would have worked well. I think maybe if Pinsky would have been able to like jump onto the Widow, but then the tank would have been leaving.
I will say the Widow was extremely well positioned. Pinsky probably would not have been able to get that off as
Probably
well
not, because
as maybe like having Carter or Alex dive in instead, which Alex did dive a few times and actually get the Widow, but it wasn't enough to really pull the team apart. You know,
because when that happened, we've already lost 1 or 2 of our teammates, and they're like, okay, well, we have the pick, but, you know, what can we do with that pick?
Yeah. Just want to say, Skelly with the Wimpton
Overwatch hamster.
I just realized, like, why the chat. We're on a delay. I forgot that.
We're on a 5-minute delay.
Is it 5 minutes?
I think so.
I thought it was like 3.
It might be 3.
We're
on a delay. We're on a delay.
So
So if we have if a message streams by and like we didn't see it or talk about it, it's because of the delay.
Yeah. Circuit Royale.
Ooh.
I love Circuit Royale. I'm a Sigma player, so when I play Tech, I love to see Circuit Royale.
Do you think we'll be seeing some Sigma from
Pinsky
Lipinski?
I am positive that we will. And especially since we're looking at defense first. Oh, a little bit of race car action. Oh, there's my boat again. Can you see it? It's on the left. I own that boat.
Oh, yes. I can see the boat.
Yep, it's right there.
That's my car, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that your car?
My whip.
That's cool. your whip. Dude, that's a sick car.
Thank you.
I wish I owned a car like that, but I only own a boat. I live on my boat.
I'm on a boat. It looks like you were right, Pinsky, going with the Sigma, but we're also seeing a Sigma mirror match.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was getting a telepathic message from over yonder.
From over yonder.
A little confused because he just like whispered it, and I can't hear stuff. Oh, they had a Zen? The enemy team?
They did.
I missed it. I'm a Zen player. I missed the Zen. I wasn't looking.
Well, to be fair, I missed the Zen too. I would have said something. But anyways, we're about to start. It looks like we'll be able to hold up on top of the, kind of that first area. It's a good spot. Pinsky applying a shield for Shadow to be able to apply pressure.
Shadow,
we have
Anna
being able to hit an anti-grenade onto the Sigma being low, but the Baptiste is able to drop down in a mortality field. Topping over to Pinsky, trying to block the Widow, I think. Oh no, the Sojourn. Oh, there's trying to push up. Is Pinsky able to hit anything with those shots? Shadow getting a little pick onto the Widowmaker. Very well done with Lucio behind. Not Shadow, Sneaky Squid. That's my apologies. Pinsky did succumb to the enemy team, and their Sojourn was able to get our Sojourn.
Oh.
But Sneaky absolutely destroying that Sigma with those Pulse Blasters? Is that what they're called?
Time shooters.
Time shooters?
I have no clue. I can, if you let me think long and hard about it, I can remember. But not right now.
We have Docking Bay on the Ana, being able to stay behind, not an enemy line of sight, just applying those sweet, sweet, juicy heals. We have our Pinsky pushing up, doing a shield battle with the Sigma. Unfortunately, was not able to get the rock onto the Lucio. It's So it looks like Howard CZ Dragon's getting that high ground on top. You know, they're trying to like get that pressure. And a Sigma able to hit a rock onto our Sojourn on Shadow. But that's alright because Shadow's an absolute beast and has fully charged and able to get a headshot on it. Unfortunately was not able to get a headshot onto the enemy Sojourn.
I will say, the headshot is not one-shot anymore. So
it doesn't?
No, it does take a little bit of damage plus the railgun headshot.
I see. So it looks like the Sigma was able to get our Sigma and also able to get Blue, the Alari, and Docking Bay or Ana. Not looking like a favorable spot for Sneaky Squid. Unfortunately, he was not able to get away just in time.
You know, in those situations when you're the last one left, you do want to try and survive, but sometimes it's okay to just sit there, let yourself go, you know, respawn with the team, group up, get everyone together.
Yep.
To just fix it.
Looks like we're playing back inside the casino, trying to get like this next point. You know, it's letting them push up just a little bit so that it's a more favorable spot to team fight at. An amazing sleep by Docking Bay. Absolutely just like sent it across the map. Pinsky getting a 3-man ultimate, but unfortunately they're not able to capitalize onto it as of the Sigma shield. How unfortunate, but Pinsky's in there.
Did use their ultimate in order to kind of prevent
we have the Ana boost from Docking Bay onto Pinsky. We have Shadow getting a double elimination with the overclock. Are they able to get the tank? Ooh, they're so close. But that's all right. Pinsky was able to sweep up after Shadow and able to get the elimination.
Yes.
And they're successfully held them back. Now this is a very favorable spot for UMW.
Yes, this is a perfect spot. You know, we've got that. We're looking down upon them, and all they can do is aim up. And they did swap their Widow out because that is bad positioning. Whenever Widow has to aim up at someone,
not favorable.
Not at all.
It looks like we switch over to Docking Bay, seeing it from afar, as Ana does, with that healing sniper rifle. In those healing cartridges. It barely misses on the Sigma. But that's alright. Onto the Sigma, but unfortunately, big body tank getting a triple elimination.
I think everyone who's played this game has gone for a sleep like that and just had it barely miss, you know.
Just like this whiff it, just like, if you're just like a hair closer.
Ooh. Shadow getting away with 1 HP.
Wowzas. That was very lucky by Shadow, but very good for us.
Of course, get that healing in from both our Alari and our Ana.
Sweet, sweet heals. Yes, Pinsky's getting ready for another Graviton Flux at 93% right now. It looks like Sneaky swapping from Tracer onto Hanzo, but looks like they're Widow swapping to a McCree. No, McCree, a Cassidy. Looks like
they also had a Genji. A swap to Genji.
Swap to Genji.
Which is an interesting choice if you ask me. I feel like they're doing fairly well. I'm wondering why they're switching. If it's just simply...
I think it's try to push it out, you know? It's like, get there quick and push it all out. Looks like we're holding right in front of the final point. The enemy bat popping window, trying to get multiplying damage. Docking Bay coming in with a really good immortality field to save his teammates. We have Pinsky able to get a pick onto the Baptiste, holding that point by himself, but gets caught up in the Graviton Flux of the enemy Sigma. We have Sneaky Squid coming in, but unfortunately gets dashed upon by the Genji, and they are able to get all 3 points. But that's alright. That's only round 1.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a lot. A lot to break down. Just real quick, before we kind of like get into some meat and potatoes of the situation, Skelly with the My Friend Upchuck517 really hates Circuit Royale, and I would really appreciate it if you would convince him otherwise that this map is peak. Okay, thanks. Get dirty, go
wash.
Okay, Upchuck, hear me out. It's a really good one. It's a good map. I love it. What role do you play? If you don't play tank, it like can be bad, but like you play tank now, so it's okay. You love it. It's good.
Are you just like saying he plays tank now?
Yes.
Are you just like willing it into existence?
Yep, I have to.
Like you are a tank player?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a tank player, and I can actually. It's like a zombie.
Player.
Well, I am. It's like a zombie apocalypse thing. Like I just like go up and I'm like, you're a tank player now. You're a tank
Oh,
player.
yeah, you bite them and you infect them or whatever.
Yeah, like a spooky little Halloween.
Now, do you think like is it like the Walking Dead zombies where like everyone is affected?
No, it's like the World War Z zombies were like really fast. It's like spreads really easy.
Got it.
Right, looks like we're looking at Sigma again with a double sniper comp with Shadow on Ash and Sneaky on
Hanzo, one of the Shimada brothers. Looks like we're having a
So-
Shimada showdown.
Looks like what we've got cooking up is a full poke, which isn't bad here. This is like one of those situations where I will say a really rigid comp will work because it's just a very long sight line in the beginning and at the end. So it's just you don't really have a choice.
It looks like it's really kind of the same scenario as last time. The Sigma holding that top angle, trying to see if we're able to apply pressure and get a pick like that. Pinsky going up onto the team, able to hit a rock onto the Sigma. I'm not sure what that ability is called. And it looks like the Sigma is by himself right now without any support. Unfortunately, their Hanzo was able to get a pick onto Docking Bay, and their Sojourn was able to get a pick onto Shadow or Ash. And just got a rock to the face to Blue, and Sneaky's able to just dip away, trying not to, get eliminated by the enemy team. Unfortunately, the Hanzo is able to get a pick just before he gets back into spawn.
That is a stagger.
That is a big stagger.
So
Well played by Howard CC Dragons.
looks like we're kind of figuring out how we should play this. Kind of who should push where, who should try and get what picks.
I think we should, what you were saying before in the last match, is I just trying to focus down one person. I think if we can just hit that one person, they're able to steamroll there. Like the Sigma's all by himself right now. Are they able to get a pick onto him? Both immortality fields going down by both Baptistes. Looks like Graviton Flux by the enemy Sigma, and they're able to get a pick onto Shadow, our Ash player. Is Sneaky Squid able to hit those shots with those Storm Dragon arrows? Unfortunately not, but Sigma's so low. Are they able to get a pick onto the Sigma? Unfortunately not. Their Hanzo is able to get a pick on our Sigma. Docking Bay flopping down Immortality Field to save himself, but unfortunately they're able to destroy it, and that leads into another pushback into the point and regroup.
So, I don't know. Our comp isn't bad. I'm just wondering, what we can kind of do to bring it back. Sneaky Squid swapping to Sojourn.
After having ultimate with Ash.
Or actually Hanzo. Almost
Hanzo, right. My bad.
A good Suzu by Docking Bay to kind of help cover that window that he popped down.
Unfortunately, the Sojourn was able to get a pick onto Shadow. Call Pinsky Windex the way he's cleaning up. The way he's cleaning up the Sigma right now. The Graviton Flux hitting the Baptiste. Gets stunned out of it by the enemy Sigma. And the Sojourn popping overclock and is able to clean house. Ooh! Whoa! Shadow with an insane headshot onto the what's her name? Why can't I understand her name? Sojourn. But unfortunately, they just had no support, no team backup, and just got eliminated.
We'll say right now, their Sigmas.
Oh, the Hanzo really low. We've seen Squid swapping to Genji. Pinsky with the Junker Queen pick. I didn't even see hitting a cleaver. And they're able to finally start pushing up this point, trying to see they have 30 seconds left. If they're able to get to that first little diamond, they're able to get more time, which is what they need.
Absolutely. We've always said it in every match, every game. We can bring it back.
Of course.
Our team has shown the ability to always consistently bring it back.
It looks like we're pushing up, surrounding that corner where Howard City Dragon has the high ground. Junker Queen pumping out damage like it's nobody's business. Sneaky hitting with fans upon fans of shurikens to Sigma's face. Are they able to get him? Pinsky with the cleaver pick, and they're able to just cruise this point up onto the next slot. And they're able to get the extra 2.5 minutes. That is what they need. Call Pinsky Windex the way he is.
Sweeping up.
Cleaning up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't read the chat. I was going like, well, I guess, why would Windex sweep? That's
Windex sweeping. I mean, you say I mean, maybe you thought I said Swift, like Swiffer.
I just didn't. I didn't do it right.
It's okay. It's all right.
All right. So it looks like Sneaky did swap to Genji. He is Genji main.
He
It
is a Genji main.
is working for our team right now. Enemy team swapping from their Sigma to a Reinhardt. Looks like they're going for
But
a
gets eliminated before the sound barrier can protect him. Pinsky coming in. Pinsky coming with an ultimate, applying pressure onto that Genji. Are they able to get a pick onto the Genji? Which they are. Good job to Pinsky.
A little bit of funky camera business there, but that's okay because we're doing great.
We're doing amazing. Reinhardt coming back, and they're just moving this point up to the next. They're just, like, give me that extra time. I want it. I'll take it. Thank you very much. We have a barrier coming down from Docking Bay. We have a High Noon coming out with a damage boost. Are they able? Oh! Shadow with an insane pick, but Bob, not Bob. Bob came back. No, Bob.
Bob, the new Overwatch tank for next season. He is just too good.
Ah, that was a great ultimate synergy from Docking Bay and Shadow. He's able to get like so many picks, but Ash coming in with Bob and
now we still have Sneaky's ult and Blue's ult, so we can probably expect or hope to see a combo coming in clutch there.
we see. Unfortunately, we have Sneaky Squid coming in with a blade. Was not able to get anything. We're hearing comms saying someone is one. I'm not sure who is one, but one of them is one.
We'll say we had a little samurai cyborg ninja
Pinsky
fight
coming
there.
in with two eliminations. Are they able to get the Arisa and finally push at this point? This is Arisa's the only one on point, and they're able to do it. They're pushing it forward. 3, 2, 1 meters, and they get the extra time. Good job to UNW.
You love to see it. You love to see it, folks.
Pinsky falling back. It's like, I need a little bit of healing. Thank you very much to Docking Bay and Blue.
Thank you, UMW casters. Very cool. No problem, Skelly. We all love.
You're very cool.
Yeah, we are very cool.
No,
We're
you're
awesome.
very cool.
Oh, thank you. You're very cool too.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I change it back. You're okay.
I'm okay. All right, it looks like we have Shadow switching to Cole Cassidy. Are they able to get a pick onto the Ash? First, she was able to get away. Fanning the hammer onto the reset that's pushing up that point. You know, it's very nice to say that by that point because they get, what, 15 health per second, I think? Maybe?
I don't know what support's doing their work,
An
but there's a
insane
support doing
headshot
work.
from Shadow. We have Pinsky popping ultimate, trying to go for that Ash because Lucio dropped a beat. Great dagger onto the Ash, and Pinsky, Docking Bay coming in with the immortality field, keeping him alive, and Genji, just barely able to get away, but that's all right. We're continuing to pushing the point. 35 seconds left in the game. We have window. I feel like we're about to see a window drop. Also, we have a Lucio beat, 2 double window drop that are able to get a pick onto the tank. Insane healing. We have Pinsky going in onto the McCree, able to get a pick onto the McCree. Lucio is trying to survive, but it's absolutely shredded by the Jungle Queen shotgun. We have Genji popping a blade, but we're able to Suzu it. We're able to get the Kiriko. The support is down. They have a tank swap to Doomfish. Is like, I need to get onto this point. But Blue is able to supply those healing beats for the team, and Pinsky's able to apply constant damage. Unfortunately, a tank was able to get our support, but our tank was able to get their double DPS, maybe? Looks like our team is funneling in. We have Sneaky on Genji. Let's see if they're able to get a pick onto the Doomfist. I think if they're able to target the Kiriko, they're able to have the team fall down. Lucio, Blue coming back in. This has been an insane match, insane overtime, but unfortunately, they were able to hold it. And there goes game 2.
Just an insane match. I mean, it was an insane map too.
And an insane match.
At the very end, it was just going crazy. We're just left and right, and the characters disappearing and reappearing, and cats and dogs living together in harmony. That's a quote. If you get it, good job.
I don't get it.
That's Ghostbusters in the original. When he was trying to warn the president, that was a big deal. He was like going off about all these like big, horrifying events, and he went, "Cats and dogs living together."
Oh yeah. The most I really remember is when they cross streams.
Oh yeah,
and
not
they're
supposed to
able
cross
to
stream.
You're not supposed to cross streams, but when they did, they were able to get Stay Puff.
Yeah.
Marshmallow Man.
I don't really like marshmallows that much.
I only like them on s'mores.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about s'mores either.
I mean, s'mores
Maybe I'm not a marshmallow guy.
I mean,
oh, also, up Chuck. Yeah, you're a tank. You don't guess you're a tank. You know you're a tank.
You are a tank.
You've been a tank. Call him a Swiffer mop. The way they be sweeping. I was
Rah!
right. I was right. I knew it was sweep. I knew it.
Well, I mean, last time they talked, they said it was the window.
No,
This
no,
one,
no.
they
It didn't.
talked-
It didn't say that. I don't remember it ever saying that. It never said that once.
Call them a Swiffer mop. The way they be sweeping.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
so true.
Oh wow, that was weird. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know. Something was weird with the.
I don't know what you're talking
headset.
about. I think.
No, it's okay. Sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, what did we do great at the end? Everything. We did everything.
Everything.
Really
I
great.
think the ultimate synergy. Shadow and
Junker
Docking
Queen.
Bay-
Junker Queen came out of nowhere and
out
was
of left
incredible.
field, and we're just shwoom with those like the battle axe, the
battle axe
going,
lightsaber.
Well, I mean,
I think it's more of a swing.
a swing.
And then you got the throwing knife, and it's like a.
I think with
Yeah.
And then like if you hit someone on the way back, that's
And then with the ult, it's like. Does it make a guitar sound? I feel like it makes.
I don't know. It's
It
like,
definitely doesn't make a guitar
Let's
sound.
take them to the wasteland.
Yeah.
And like Beyblades onto the enemy team.
Oh, up Chuck, get dirty.
Go wash.
Yeah.
Woo!
Clean.
Sweep.
Not sponsored. You don't get to see that logo. You don't get to.
So, what do you think we're gonna be seeing? What do you think we're gonna be seeing like the next match? Like, it really just depends. Like, how they set the map.
Still Circuit Royale.
Still
so
Circuit Royale.
I don't think we're playing Circuit Royale again.
I would hope not.
I mean,
I mean, it was
I
a good
don't
map,
mind.
but like,
It's
I like to
'cause
see
Upchuck,
variety.
It's such a good map, right, up Chuck? Right?
We'll hear back to you in 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. I better see a yes in that chat. 'Cause you're a tank player now, remember? Maybe I'll have to put on the mask.
You guys want to take a break?
No, I'm fine. I don't know
I'm
about-
chilling.
We're not taking no break. Production over there is like,
They-
oh, these
we
guys,
gotta take
they
a
can't
break."
handle their stream.
Oh no, mine! What was
No, we can handle this stream. We were born for it.
Yes, sir.
Raised like the clones on Camino.
Like Camino.
Yeah, just like Docking Bay
Docking Bay for the Republic.
for the Republic. Absolutely. Okay.
I know what you should do. It's like,
What?
You are now a tank player.
Oh, right. Upchuck, you are now a tank player. There we go. It worked.
It worked. He's a tank player.
In 3 minutes, we'll see that it
Yeah,
worked.
we'll see it. We'll see it. So, I guess, what are you like excited for to see in this next match? Like, what do you think? Like, what are your predictions? You know.
Okay, so prediction: we played Escort, we played Control.
So what do we have left?
I think we're gonna see a hybrid. Okay. We talked, or we could see Push.
We could see push. I'm wondering if since we lost that round, right, we get to pick the map. Correct.
I don't know which map we picked because they might have picked Ilios, we might have picked Circuit Royale. They might pick this next one.
I thought it was loser picks map.
I'm not aware of that.
Anyways, so let's say for instance, if we are picking map, right?
Mhm.
Then if it's a push map, do you think we're gonna be Esperanza, or do you think we'll be seeing something different?
I think we're going to try and switch it up. I've heard a lot of talk from the team. You know, everyone thinks that Esperanza, although we thought it was our best map, I think we're kind of like swapping it up. You know, we might change it a little, make a little tweak. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I've heard some chat of Coliseo.
It's
maybe.
a very linear map.
It is a very linear map. I mean, none push are like totally linear. It
Linear,
still does the
right.
thing where it's like.
So they're
Wow.
like up the stairs or up the ramps,
Yeah.
but like for a very solid part of it, it is just one line.
It's a good sight line for like poke, and it's also push is just really good for brawl. You know, because you
Mm-hmm.
you have to defend that payload.
No matter where it is.
Yeah, or you're gonna start to lose. So I think we could see brawl, we could see poke, we could see dive. You're not used to seeing dive on
Coliseum or
just
any
on-
push map, really.
on push maps in general, really. But we could definitely see it. I mean, it's Overwatch. Anyone can do whatever they want. Within
That's
bounds, 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 supports.
not in Overwatch 1 though. 2 tanks. I don't know if I missed
The glory
or
days.
I want to say I missed the double tanks.
I do. Me and my best friend we were tank duos. So I
really?
was Sigma
Aw.
and he would be like Orisa or Reinhardt, and we
Like I understand why they took out the 2 tanks.
it was because it was busted. It was
Yeah.
busted with double shields. With double shields, it was always busted.
Now, you said you were around during like the invasion, right? For archives.
Yes.
Were you ever around, or did you ever see when there was like any like game mode you could play however many champions you want? So if you had like if you wanted 6 Torbjorns.
Oh, was it No Limits, or was it?
Well, because there was before No Limits, right? In just normal Overwatch, you can play any champion you want, no matter how many.
Oh, you mean no
Or any
rope
champions.
queues?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was around for no rope queues for a while.
Okay.
So I played for a while, but I just meant like it wasn't the first time I had played Overwatch was Archives, but it was
You got into it.
that was the first event that I had actually like been tuned in for.
Okay.
So I would play it on and off.
Okay.
So yeah, not sure. We're taking a while, but I
We are
think
taking a while. I think. Oh, do you think it's a player swap?
might be. I'm not sure, and we're not really we don't know anything, so we're not gonna speculate. Not gonna speculate.
Can we see like on the team? We see if someone joined.
Ooh.
Wonder who that is.
I think it's a T. I don't know. That's
I
I don't know.
it's-
Who knows? Not us.
Not us.
Not us. Well, maybe Miss Frizzle. Go ask her. I'm kidding. Don't ask. Don't actually go ask Miss Frizzle. She's not here.
Taking us on another wild field trip.
She's gone, dude. You have to let go.
What do you mean she's gone?
You're in college. It's not elementary school now.
Frizzle's always around. She haunts my memory.
She's not dead. She's just back at elementary school. You're in college.
I know. You know what really scared me is when Miss Frizzle benched like 405, no arch,
Was that a
no
thing?
leg drive,
Really?
just like rep close grip. It was insane. Have you not seen that picture?
No, I haven't seen it. I believe it though.
Miss Frizzle was a beast.
Yeah. Miss Frizzle has. We can't say a certain type of weapon on stream, so she's got weapons.
Guns.
Can we say? No.
No, no,
No,
no,
no.
no. Shoot. Pythons.
We weren't supposed to draw attention to it. Come on up, Chuck. Wait. Let me see ball. Let's see.
You want to see Wrecking Ball?
No. You're never gonna see Wrecking Ball. It's not happening. Ever. Ever.
Never, never.
Bad tank. Bad tank.
What
And
about on
Upchuck.
Legion Tower?
Upchuck can agree that it's a bad tank because he's a tank player.
He's a tank player now?
Yeah. Remember? I did the thing.
Mhm.
Okay, so I do hear some chatter.
I do hear some chat.
I hear some chatting from one of our subs, I think. So maybe we are getting that switch. I can't tell though. He's
Now,
good
confirm
headphones.
nor deny.
Upchuck, yeah,
Yeah,
24/7.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart.
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta changes. They changed Zenyatta today, and it hurts, you know, because they nerfed him. And the nerf that they did was his Discord orb. If it gets taken off of a player, you can't reapply it to that same player for 7 seconds.
7 whole seconds.
7
that's,
seconds.
that's more than I can count on one hand.
It is. It is. Not me though. I can 7. See? Look, that's 7. If you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's 7. I
Yeah.
see.
One hand. But 7 seconds is a lot in the time scheme of Overwatch. It is. It can win fights and lose fights in 7 seconds. You can exit out of the game because they nerfed your favorite character and you feel like
And
crying
then join back in 7
in
seconds.
7 seconds.
Do you think if you like apply Discord, right, and then it goes off, and then you leave the game and then join back, do you think the timer resets?
No, because I think you're disqualified.
Oh,
Not something you can do in professional play, sadly.
bummer, dude.
But quick play, you just be taken out of your game. You can't rejoin quick play games.
You know, it looks like there's a new map at the top. And is that what I think it is?
I think it is what you think it is. I think it's Colosseo.
Colosseo. So it looks like we're trying a new push map For our team,
Well,
at
not-
least. Not new.
Not a
push,
new. It's
but
not new by a long shot. Overwatch 2, but
let's see.
I think this is our pick, though. I think we picked
I think this is our pick
which-
too.
Which maybe, based on the fact that Shadow's still, I think that was the discourse. Discourse? No, that's not the right word. Discussion, probably. Is we took that time to really discuss, what are the ups and downs of each different map. Why should we pick Coliseo over?
Esperanza.
That Poseidon statue is incredible. Is that a dolphin? Is that
I want a fish.
That's a fish.
That's my house, actually.
Is that your house? That's
Yes.
that's my boat again, but it flies now.
Oh, actually.
super speed,
Dude,
yeah.
that's tight.
Thank you.
Hey, do you see my house?
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Is that
Right there.
Okay, on the left or the right?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I saw.
yeah.
I saw. That's a nice house. That's
Thank
a
you.
nice house.
Thank you.
Where do you
Financed
park
it
your
myself.
car? Oh, really?
Yeah.
great.
Do you see that little rail thing on the
Oh,
top?
I
That goes,
see.
"Choo!"
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
That's a little spot. Oh,
Oh.
new tank right
New
there.
tank.
New tank.
No,
Also
it's
right there
not-
and right there.
All right. So it looks like we have Pinsky on the Junker Queen. Excited to see that. Whoa. No, wait.
Okay, you hate to see it, but that was shocking.
That was a really good headshot from the enemy team, Hanzo.
And you know what? Because it's Coliseo, you're just
Weaver
gonna see that. You're gonna see like the
onto-
Hanzo, some poke comps.
Some long lines of sight. So it looks like Howard City Dragons were able to get the initial payload, but it looks like Pinsky's able to get a pick onto Reinhardt. Tracer's falling behind, and Pinsky looks like trying to focus onto the support, get the people that are healing the team, and, no more heals will come out. Looks like Pinsky is able to just absolutely cleave the Hanzo. But as Tracer was able to get our support and our DPS.
Tracer is
but
low
that's
though, so hopefully we can get.
not the worst though. It's she able to get a health pack. She was. Looks like the Reinhardt is back. Pinsky unfortunately gets hammer swung at and gets eliminated. Looks like our team lost our tank. It's like we don't have a big meat shield anymore. Time to fall back, regroup, try again.
I think the only thing that we could have maybe slightly done a little bit better there was just, we were getting focused up, our supports were, so it probably would have been good to call that out.
Shadow with a
Get
great
your team.
elimination onto the support. And I look at the other support. Oh, he is surviving. He's a survivor, able to get Hanzo, and Pinsky getting a Jagger onto the Baptiste and able to get them.
We did not see it, but there was a lot of stuff going on for our team. Away from not away from the keyboard, away from camera.
Away from
AFC.
AFC.
So
KFC?
no, not KFC.
Besides the point, Hanzo on the mid team gets another pick onto Blue, our Lucio player. Ooh, wow, that was an insane shatter by Howard CC, and unfortunately, that was able to get a team wipe.
He was playing a little weird, not how you would expect a Reinhardt to play. So that shatter was, you could tell it was cooking up. You could tell,
He was
They were
cooking.
getting ready.
Let him cook.
yeah.
That's
Well,
all-
don't let him cook.
Don't
He's
let
on
him
the
cook
enemy
too
team.
hard though.
Don't let him cook. Like let him put something on low heat.
Let him simmer.
Let it simmer.
Looks like we have 5 ultimates coming into this, 4 ultimates coming into this, almost 5. They're able to boot the Reinhardt off high ground as he's coming back. We have Sneaky Squid. He has Blade. Is he able to pop Blade? Dashes away from the pulse grenade from Pulse Bomb with the Tracer, but unfortunately, looks like that Reinhardt's able to get our DPS. But we're pushing the point back. No, we're not pushing the point back anymore. Oh, Lucio trying to save Pinsky with a boop, but unfortunately, there's just still more wall for the
Looks like
Reinhardt
the-
to slam him into.
The enemy team is just playing split really well and like pushing us back and forth.
The Reinhardt really low. Sneaky Squid able to get a dash through and able to eliminate them. They're able to just... Whoa! Their Hanzo is popping. Oh no! As we can see, Shadow unfortunately falls off the map.
And that's
But that's alright.
It
We
just
still have
happened.
Pinsky on point, able to hold it down by himself. Document coming in with a little bit of support. We have Pinsky's ultimate, be able to apply that anti-heal onto everyone. Are they able... to get the Tracer. I just saw very low health. Unfortunately, they were not able to. Hanzo onto the bridge. Reinhardt charging in, trying to see if he can get another slam. Get the hammer down onto Shadow. But it looks like Pinsky's going to be popping ultimate here. Nah, unfortunately not. But they're able to get the Reinhardt. We have Sneaky popping Blade. Are they able to get that? But barely. Had to reload the Shuriken somehow.
No, so after his ult, he does have to put his sword away. And when he does that, he is completely exposed. So it's just a bad situation to be in.
Hey, man, call Pensky Windex the way he's cleaning up right now, able to get the Baptiste.
Absolutely, or a Swiffer, because that's the actual line. Wink,
Wait,
wink, nudge, nudge.
what's that?
Anyways. Oh, that's an interesting.
That's an interesting dragon.
ult. It looked cool.
I'm not exactly sure why we are fighting back at our base right now while the push is just chilling. We're able to get an elimination onto the Reinhardt, are able to get the Lucio. Pensky, call him a Swiffer the way he's cleaning up.
Sweeping, but that's okay.
Sweeping, whatever.
We're a little mixed up here. That's okay.
Just a little bit of a mix-up, but that's all right. We are now finally pushing the little robot guy back towards the direction he's supposed to be going. That's towards the enemy base.
Oh my gosh! A little bit of Assassin's Creed gameplay there for a second.
Nani coming away from the Tracer saying, what the heck just happened? Pinsky diving in with the ultimate. I have to cough. We have a Katsume rush. Oh my goodness. There's a window that just went down by the Baptiste. Unfortunately, they booped away before she was able to get the cleaver off.
A little bit of just consistent pressure from both teams, but I think that window that the enemy Baptiste put down just really kind of edged out more damage.
That this is that multiplier.
It really shreds your team and it just ruins your team fight. Well, not really. I mean, it makes or breaks your team fight.
Yeah. So it looks like the Reinhardt diving away, trying to hammer in onto someone, but looks like he's just trying to protect. He's like spinning his shield, like, please don't hurt me. Whoa, Tracer coming in with a double elimination with the pulse bomb on both of our supports, and without any healing, we have no sustain, and unfortunately the Tracer is able to clean up on our Genji as well. You know, Upchuck really likes your boats.
It's a nice boat. Thank you, Upchuck. I appreciate it. As a fellow tank, you and I, we gotta stick together.
Looks like regrouping. You know, just trying to see if we can try to get them off that bridge, but their Hanzo able to get a pick onto Docking Bay, our support. And it looks like he'll get another pick onto Shadow.
I have to say, in this moment that we're kind of like looking at in the few past couple fights, it has really been their tank panicking more than anything. Their tank has not been like.
He threw down a couple shatters.
Is
they're able to compensate for it.
Yes, absolutely.
Looks like we have 3%, 2%. We have Genji popping Blade, Cassidy popping High Noon, able to get a pick onto the Baptiste. We have Pinsky on point, trying to survive, applying those bleed stacks, but unfortunately was not able to. In Game 3, that goes to Howard CC Dragons.
That was a commentator's curse right there. I'm sorry for saying that the tank didn't do anything. He clearly decided to do something about it. Just wanted to say, Lobotomy, one of our first time chatter, but one of our subs actually.
Yeah, our DPS sub.
Yeah, yes, DPS. So, hi.
Hi, Lobotomy. I don't think
doing?
you know me, but I'm Arnold.
The reason we don't really see Lobotomy is they do have a class at the same time as a lot of practices and stuff. So it. Hi. All right. So, obviously that ends.
That wraps it.
That wraps it. Great gameplay all around.
Amazing
Both
gameplay.
teams played beautifully. Both teams defended beautifully. Both teams attacked beautifully.
All three matches were very entertaining to watch.
Yes.
I especially say Circuit Royale.
Circuit Royale was very entertaining.
Best map?
Yes. Probably for tonight.
Well, I think it's best map, period.
Yes, absolutely. I just got what he was saying.
But, I mean, no, but besides the point, I mean, we saw some insane gameplay. We saw both teams popping off, but especially that, like, window with the Cassidy mirror, you know, able to, just, like, pull, like, all that damage. It was very entertaining to watch, and I really enjoyed watching it and commentating it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, before we leave, we need to mention 1 to 2, maybe 3 things,
More.
like the sponsors.
We love our sponsors.
You know what? We always start from left to right. You know what we've never done?
Right to left.
Get a little spooky, get a little crazy. Colonial Internal Medicine Associates.
Woo!
They are the GOAT supports ever. They're just the best.
They're just the best. Number 1.
I slipped up.
Cream of the crop.
I wasn't expecting to make something up for Colonial Internal Medicine Associates
jitters?
first. I was thinking, yeah, I'm all jumbled up.
But that's all right.
Of course, next, as always, you know, even though we went from left to right, right to left, it's still in the middle. Fredericksburg's Nationals. You know, if you're there right now, but you're also watching our stream, I don't know if they're done tonight, but they did do something for Halloween.
They did like
so
a spooky thing.
I'm
right?
sure that you could follow them on social media and probably see what how that was going, and you can check out that. And they also should still be playing some games and stuff.
I think so.
And they plan some community events, so always go check them out. And then last but not least, normally first but not
But
least,
last.
Sporting Next Level. Do you want to take it away?
We're just bringing our sporting to the next level. I mean, that's all I have to say. Period. That is end of statement.
What else needs to be said?
It's
Absolutely
sporting
nothing.
next level. Period. That is a sentence.
Nope, nothing. You love to see it. All right.
Anyways,
Well,
I think that concludes stream.
yeah, I think that does.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah,
Right? Is there a bye week?
No bye week.
There's no
Next
bye
week.
week. We'll see you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I want to see everyone. Skelly,
I wanna
Upchuck,
see
Lobotomy.
I want to see everyone in this
production.
chat. Production. We love production. Thank you to
thank
production.
you, production.
Able
Round
to
of applause. Get some
We love production.
donating their time. We love to see it. All right.
Anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys
Have
next
a nice,
week.
happy Halloween. Have a nice night.
Boo!
Ah!